Now, with these cooler morning temperatures, many are starting to prepare themselves for the coming hunting season.
This week in Fish and Wildlife, we have some news of some opportunities for the youngest hunters to get into a hunter safety class.
This week in Fish and Wildlife, sponsored by your local Montana Toyota dealers.
Thursday morning time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. We're on the road at Region 3 headquarters here in Bozeman. Morgan Jacobson joining us. A little crisp this morning. That means it's time for hunting season, at least approaching. But before we do that, some of those younger hunters need to be thinking about hunter safety courses, and there's a couple of them here in our area. Registration's now open. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's an exciting time of year, and as temperatures get a little cooler, we start to think about those things. So for anyone who hasn't taken hunter education, who still needs it, here in the Gallatin Valley, there are a couple of courses available. We have one in Belgrade this fall coming up on September 16th. Registration opens for that on September 1st. So, if you live in Belgrade, it's a great opportunity so you don't have to travel to Bozeman. And then we do have a larger Bozeman class starting September 23rd and going through that week as well. So, it's a great opportunity to go with your kids and to kind of get a refresher course on safety, on ethics, on things like that, and it's just a great teaching opportunity.
And I know we've talked about it before, the instructors that do that, some of these instructors around the state have been doing this for decades. They really love passing on their knowledge and the safety and all of that to these up-and-coming hunters.
Yeah, we rely heavily on these volunteer instructors. They give up their time and their expertise and experience to come and teach people about this stuff. And so, it's a great opportunity to learn from someone who's been doing it for a long time, and to get some skills before you head into the field. So, again, those courses are happening in Belgrade and in Bozeman. We also have some field days for adults who have taken the online course, and so people can go online and look at those too. The website for that is our website, fwp.mt.gov, and then you look under hunter education, and that's where you can register for the course.
Is that the same way it is for the Belgrade specific and that large one for the younger hunters as well, online registration?
Yep, all of our courses are online. You register for all of them online, and then we some of those courses do have a cap. So for the Belgrade course, I believe, will have a 60 student cap, and so make sure you get on and you register for that as soon as you can, starting September 1st. But the Big Bozeman class will not have a cap on it. So we really want to. I mean, there's a huge demand for hunter education here in the valley, and so that's kind of the purpose of that larger Bozeman class, is to get as many people as who want to participate to be able to come in and do that.
Again, Morgan Jacobson talking about hunter safety classes coming up. For those younger hunters who want to hunt, you have to take that class. Registration for Belgrade, again, go over that September 1st, I believe you said? Yeah,
September 1st is when the Belgrade class opens for registration. The class itself starts September 16th and goes through that week. And then the Bozeman class registration is open for that one now, so people can go on and sign up for it.
That's perfect. Again, Morgan Jacobson joining us this morning at Region 3 headquarters, and that's This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife was brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.